Hello everyone, this is Gorax, and today we're gonna go over the new Temporal Vortex team that has taken over the standard Rook team. As you can see here, there's few teams over here that are doing over 1 billion damage, with everyone below them and me doing only 400 million due to equipment and the inspirations on the heroes. So what is the new team, you may ask? This team has been already covered by Nancos, as he's the one who came up with it, and he's got a video in his channel which we will watch, and I'll also point you out to go and watch him and his original video. So I'll skip bits, we'll go over what I don't know, because first I will look through his team and I'll do some assumptions, and then we'll see if I was right or not. So if we look first at the team that is behind, this is a heavily invested team done by one of my teammates, CLS Hugo. Shout out to you. And as you can see, he's doing over 1 billion as well. He's using E4 Rook, E5 Scenario, E4 Calavera, and E4 Whisk. Practically almost maxed out, because obviously we can't max Dargo's inspirations, as she is an epic hero. And now the new team. Nancos is doing 100 million over with Rook on inspiration 2, Whisk E4, Calavera E5, then we have Reita E2 and Sacridia E5. This looks very interesting. Now, as we know, the core changed. There's no scenario here, which means we don't have invincibility for our tank. So how can we survive? Reita has a damage mitigation. She's got 10% damage reduction plus 5% per debuff on the enemy, which can stack up to 5 stacks, giving us an extra 25%. She can apply attack penalty, and she grants us defense up too. However, we're not looking for applying any of the debuffs, as we will wear Misty Conch, which will work similar to Witch's Remain. That also allows us to build our damage dealers damage oriented instead of going for accuracy and Witch's Remains, which boosts the damage of the team. The inspirations in this team are also crucial. I don't know if I can just click on this and see them. Not yet, so we'll go over them after that, and then we'll watch the video and see if I was right or wrong. If you look at the Sacridia, she is built with Chest of Radiance, as this is the best supporting item, as it boosts the damage of your melee and range heroes, as well as the defense. As you can see, we are utilizing this Emissary Robe here to grant her extra haste, which means we can utilize the ultimates quicker, so we can push more damage. She is built around damage, as you can see, as we don't need to build Witch's Remain, making it such a good pick in this team. Everything else is very standard, with Calavera using the Horn, with Whisk using Poison of Swamp, and with Rook using the the Rook exclusive artifact. Sadly, I don't have Reita, so we'll go over her inspiration looking at this. So when she's present, all enemies deal 10% less damage. That's so much already. And then, upon being hit by enemy, reduce the hero's damage taken from that enemy by 1% up to 15 stacks. So she will take less and less damage every time she is being hit, which makes her such a powerful tank and good pick overall. Now, I do own Sacridia, but I don't own her at higher inspiration. And if we look at this, she deals damage, extra damage, based on the percentage of HP of the target. So if for every 15% of the target max HP, she will deal increased damage by 1 up to 12%. That is quite powerful, as bosses have huge HP pool. Then she also gains crit rate and crit damage. On top of that, 30% attack, and ignore 15% of the defense. What makes her also strong is she inflicts 10% of corrosion on all enemies every half a second, and she deals a lot of damage, and she's also got not too bad corrosion multiplier. As I said, the inspiration on the heroes do matter. Even if we look at the whisk, he deals 50% damage when his HP is higher than 85%. So if we cast his ultimate after he's getting healed, his damage will go up as well. He's got crit rate and crit damage, and all of them have him at inspiration 4, so attack plus 30. They do not have this. Okay, but however, it's not that good. It only increases the ultimate skill's initial energy by 5. Okay, and the last one is Rook. So he's got Rook at inspiration 2, which grants, no, I think he's got it higher, but yeah. Okay, so he's got this as well. When dealing damage to enemy, he for every 15% of the target max HP over the one of the hero, he gains 1% up to 12. If he get it to inspiration 3, he gains another crit rate and crit damage. And just to confirm, his Rook is at inspiration 2, so he doesn't have that extra damage. But now, let's go over his video and what he has to say about the team. Once again, make sure you go to the description of my video. There will be a link directing you to his video. Press a like, as he's got English subtitles as well, and you can watch the whole video there. We're just gonna skip to the bits where he explains what he's doing, and as you can see here, he goes over the team. And let's see if we can see expiration here. Okay, so Rook and Whisk dealing damage. Okay, so he's got inspirations, and as you can see, he got that one only. He doesn't have the crit damage and crit rate, which will boost the damage quite significantly as well and make it easier to build.
En el caso de Sacredella está liberada. Recordad que a Dargo lo utilizábamos con los restos de la bruja, ¿vale? Entonces Sacredella está absolutamente liberada de restos de la bruja. Y la mejor opción que le hemos encontrado.
Yeah, so he explains that we used to use Dargo and apply witches remain with it, but now we don't need to. So we can bring Sacredia and use the support artifact here.
Y tal, si lo ven el vídeo y se lo copian con todo full, veremos seguramente el.
Obviously, if you don't have Sacredia highly inspired, Dargo will still be better. Okay, I believe in the next part he'll explain why we're using Sacredia, so let's see.
Que me gustaría hacer cuando pueda farmear más equipo, y entonces lo probaré a ver qué tal, ¿no? Si nos hace más de un lado o nos hace más del otro. Porque Sacredella con su pasiva va metiendo corrosión, ¿de acuerdo? Bueno, aquí está, ¿no? Cada medio segundo aplica corrosión y luego mete corrosión con esta habilidad, que aquí sí, esta habilidad sí que es.
Okay, so pretty much the same explanation is added. And let's have a look further down the road here. Okay, so he explains Rata now. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, she's wearing conch, so not witches remain, and we don't need accuracy here.
Con Reita. Va a llevar la caracola. Aquí no utilizamos restos de la bruja. La idea es que Reita, el boss de nivel 4, no hay problema y va a fallar. Pero bueno, esto es posible que pueda haber mejores opciones aquí. Y esto es otra parte que habría que estudiar. Si hay...
Yeah, he says there are better options for the gloves. I don't think there might be too many with what we have available. So maybe even the gloves that heal when you deal damage, but I don't think that will be enough. She is definitely not going to do damage here.
Algún otro artefacto, perdonad, algún otro pieza. Entonces, ya os digo, full resistencia, el boss en vórtice 4.
Wait, did he say full resistance? No, he didn't.
Nos interesa que sea la que más vida tiene, porque aquí la que más vida tiene que tener es Calavera.
Yeah, okay, so Calavera is still the highest HP here. I was thinking maybe she would be, as she gains damage reduction based on the amount of attacks she's getting, but no, Calavera is still the highest HP.
Calavera, fastidiosa. Con Reita la limpiamos del todo, ¿de acuerdo? O sea, tal cual salga, pum, la limpiamos y nos quitamos ese problema de encima. Además, le metemos el más defensa 2.
Hold on a second. Right, a thing that I forgot is, she dispels all the debuffs, and as we know, the boss applies defense penalty. Nice. So with Calavera's defense up and Raita's defense up, we have 100% defense almost constantly. Let's see what else he says. Yeah, the damage reduction here.
Es un equipo que puede evolucionar. Es la función de Calavera. Pues la función de Calavera ahora básicamente son
Yeah, so she's a healer, tank, and also
que
takes
tiene que
damage
tener
reduction
suficiente
from the
precisión
team, so
para
nothing
que cuando
changed for
tire la ulti,
Calavera here.
que tengáis de cada personaje, porque depende del bandazo que nos
Yeah, obviously, talking
más
about
bono
equipment, so
de momento esto no, esto es un
think in
30,
here,
hay que
yeah, we
tener
can see, so
a
Poison of
bigotes en un
Swamp, still the
70%
best damage
probability,
artifact.
¿vale? Vamos a ver los timers, amigos, los timers.
Timings. Nice. Okay, so he shares the timings and they're quite interesting. Despite him having quite a lot of haste, he's still running on 20 seconds, and that's mainly due to everything else in the team. So everyone else will be on 20 seconds. So let's see his explanation.
Ya sé que esta es la pantalla que la gran mayoría estaba deseando ver y estaba esperando que los sacáramos. Igualmente no os vayáis porque todavía no se ha terminado. Esto no se acaba con los timers, aquí hay más cosas. Que
Okay, so there's something else than just timers.
Los timers, ¿vale? Entonces, ¿por qué están los timers así? Bien, yo he ajustado el timer de Reita lo máximo posible para que tal cual nos aparezca el bufo o el debuffo que nos pone el jefe de penalización de defensa, Reita tire la ulti y aplique la caracola.
Okay, that makes sense. So when the boss applies defense penalty with his skill, we remove it, and when we remove it, since we cast our ultimate, we're also applying defense penalty. This will only affect the first rotation. This will only delay the first use of the skills. Everything else will be basically happening at the same time, so it's not really massive damage loss as he's still going for 20 seconds. Due to that reason, he can only cast the ultimates after Reita's ultimate, and as you can see, Calavera will cast a little bit after. He will explain that as well. Let's go over that.
Y nos quite esa penalización de defensa, ¿vale? Entonces a partir de aquí tienen que ver, pues primero debería de venir bigotes, después debería de venir 17,2.
Okay.
Nuestra amiga está aquí, ¿no?
So rotation is a little bit different. So we start with Whisk, then Sacredia, because we will have the biggest stack of corrosion as she deals damage based on the corrosion as well. And then we follow with Rook.
Importante porque Sacredella, seguido de en cuanto acaba el bigotes, tiene que venirnos Sacredella.
Yeah, so she increases the corrosion applied by 20%. Good explanation there.
Medio segundo pasado. Aparte de que para que nos ponga la curación.
Okay, so not only so she heals before the swing of the first boss ability, right?
En el momento este antes de los bandazos y tal, para que Calavera tiene una cosa, ¿vale? Y es que Calavera hace la ulti.
Okay, so that's why. So 5 seconds later, she will cast her ultimate. Now let's see if he built Calavera with accuracy then, because I skipped her. That might have been a mistake. Yes, so you need some precision here, which is obviously accuracy to apply that. And then you can see the battle in action. So I'm not gonna go over the rest of the video. You can watch it yourself. Make sure you do go to his channel, press subscribe, click the like button, and he is providing us with new content as well, new strategies, and everything else. So thank you once again, Nanco Game, for this video, as this is a really good team. You could see that on my server, this is the team that is smashing, and we have some really good players here with high inspirations, not being even close to this team. Let me know in the comment section if you like this change when it comes to the basically how the best Vortex team work and how it's going on your server. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, please click the like button and consider subscribing to my channel. As always, thank you for watching, stay safe, bye!